It's the Arad Show with your host, Avi fucking Arad. Good evening, folks. It is I, Avi Arad, and welcome to the Avi Arad Show. Okay, guys, if I apologize for the technical aspects of episode 2, because episode 2 was, I cannot believe what episode 2 offered. I mean, episode 2 was okay, but for some fucked up reason, episode 2 had the worst microphone issues from yours truly, Avi Arad. Like, yours truly. I'm sorry, but such as that. Today, I have to deal with this freaking heat. Because I just have to deal with this heat today. You know, when it came to this show that's called the Avi Arad Show, it's just, you know, the show actually I created was a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a hooky. Anyways, let's take a look at what we can offer. So, you know what today it is? It's Dark Tower Day because Sony Pictures just released the Dark Tower movie. I saw the film and, well, all I could say is that the movie was just nothing but a fucking popcorn flick. That's all, because I mean, the whole thing was nothing but just a popcorn flick. I mean, the Dark Tower was just, you know, some popcorn flick. I mean, do I love the movie? No, I don't actually love the movie. Do I hate the movie? No either. Do I think the movie is good? Could have been better. It could have been like, the style that is, I captured, which is myself. The chat's so quiet, but, no, anyways, let's talk about more of this Dark Tower stuff. Apparently, the Dark Tower, as of right now, has a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, no, not 16%. 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, can you believe this shit? Like, can you literally believe this shit? Golden or Stephen King adaptations. Then, you know, this is why I hate about Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes is nothing but a piece of shit of a website. It's just okay. There's like this bunch of critics. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I accept criticism as much as the next person. But I couldn't judge a movie by its cover, man. Cause you know why? Because I'm Avi Arad, and I make my own fucking opinions, God damn it. Because I'm Avi Arad. It's more like the studio system fucks that stuff up than just Columbia. I don't know. I can't blame Sony. Then again, you never know. Columbia could have something to do with it. The Sky Media guy says F me. F me, huh? If you said F me, would I F myself? That's a little bit of criticism. Well, not the criticism I like. Okay. Though I do know Idris Elba. Yes, he's a pretty talented actor. Don't get me wrong. He's a pretty talented actor. It's because he's appeared in so much shit movies. That includes my movie, Spirit of Vengeance, which we all know how that turned out. You know, I prefer the first Ghost Rider movie. That's what I prefer. This is when I got a lot of control over my son. Wait, comedian? What? I wasn't making a joke. I wasn't a fucking Oh, you just subscribed to me. Yeah, you're a new subscriber for the Avi Arad. Avi Arad. Okay. Let me see. Okay, this Sky person, can you hear me? Like, am I cutting in a little bit? If I am, I apologize, because for some reason, episode 2 was so fucking terrible by the technical aspects that, like, I can't believe that episode 2 has my voice cutting in so much. Like, there's something... Oh, okay. Maybe it's something to do when the recording version comes in when I stop the broadcast. I'm not sure. If that's the case, then I don't know what's wrong. But fucking Google Hangouts on air decided to cut off my own voice. Maybe it's because of that money song I've been playing. I swear to God, if that money song was not in the public domain, I'm gonna fire my producers, and then I'm gonna pick a random stock theme, or rather someone else making my own theme song. Because I'm Avi fucking Arad, and I want my own fucking theme song besides the $1 Million Man's theme song. Whatever. What I'm talking about this, I need to talk about, you know, my rants against Feige and his own fucking shitty movie that's gonna come out. Copyrighted by UMG. Wait, is that why my fucking... Wait a minute. Is that why my voice is cutting in for episode 2, and then Reptile's voice sounds fine in the recording version? It's Feige, Feige, Feige. You're close though. You are very close. Look, Sky. I worked for Kevin Feige for before he was famous. Okay, he was like my butler. Okay, he was my butler. I let him to be as co-producer because he's a great assistant producer, executive producer. So I let him co-producer for these 2 movies, which is Daredevil and Elektra, and we all know how that turned out. I actually love Daredevil. Daredevil is like one of my favorite movies I produced because, especially the director's cut. The director's cut was so great that I even commentate on the director's cut in the DVD and Blu-ray release of the director's cut of Daredevil. I talked with the director. I just, you know, talk about a lot of stuff about the movie. You should go listen to it. It's a very interesting commentary that Mark Steven Johnson and I were talking. Besides, Mark and I were pretty good friends together. We still are up to this day. Is that the fact that because I'm losing Marvel properties, is because I want to do other properties. I want him back from another movie. I was thinking of having him back for maybe like Uncharted or some other property, but I'm not sure. It depends if he wants to do it or not. I know for the fact it's nothing to do with Marvel. If it is, I would rather pick Kraven the Hunter if I have Kraven the Hunter. I mean, maybe I do have Kraven the Hunter. Maybe that Kraven the Hunter movie, I would have Mark Steven Johnson directed the film again. I'm not sure. Anyways, The Dark Tower has an 19%, 19%. And, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes actually hated this movie. Well, at least The Dark Tower is a way better freaking movie than that god-awful animated flick that Columbia got released that actually buried my Popeye movie that I'm producing. It's like, come on. I was about to do the Popeye movie, but the studio wants the imagine movie. It's like, come on, you can't make a movie about emojis. You just couldn't make a movie about emojis. That's like if you make a movie about my glasses, and I will call it the Glasses movie. It just wouldn't work. Hell, I made so many bad movies before, but those movies are actually tried to work. But you know, whatever. It's just a part of my personal taste and opinion. Besides, from now on, here's the announcement. Episode 3, the ending song will not gonna happen because I don't want Universal Music Group to just be like, oh, we're gonna cut you in, cut. So that way they want to cut me in. That doesn't make any sense. Episode 1, I'm fine. Episode 2, I'm not. And episode 3, I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, so apparently, speaking of Sony, right now, according to an article from The Independent, Baby Driver, Sony Pictures being sued over improper use of T-Rex song and soundtrack over the song Duboria. Edgar's Right lays out Baby Driver has managed huge numbers at the box office, grossing $140 million worldwide. That number's still growing. Lots of the buzz is surrounding the film's soundtrack, featuring tracks from Blur, The Commemorers, Run the Jewels, and of course, Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, Simon and Garfunkel! Oh my God, I love Simon and Garfunkel. Including that one song that goes, "Hello, darkness, oh my friend. I'll talk to you if again. You can remember me." No. Okay, I'm not a good singer. That was a good song though. One notable scene also features T-Rex's track Duboria. However, according to the Harvard Reporter, Sony Pictures now being sued by Roland Flood, the son of frontman Mark Bolan, inexplicably defending failed to obtain or even seek the permission of the compensation of the United States copyright holder Roland Field. The complaint reads, which you can read in full here, which I would probably not going to read anyway because that would be too long. In the 6 weeks since Fed brought the infringement to defense Sony's attention, the Fed has done a little more than pointing fingers at one another, and they have neither apologized nor offered to pay a reasonable license fee. According to the place, the feed only found the track was being used by Wright and Sony Pictures after Sony Music got in contact, requesting the song listed for the soundtrack. The complaint adds, in other words, at least one division of Sony had no trouble turning acquaintance was the rightful owner of the United States copyright in the composition, which does harmfully inform defendants through communication with Sony that the use of the composition in the film was unauthorized. Via Clint's communication with Sony has broken down. The company has launched and turned quality before seemingly stopped completely. Sony has yet to respond. Wow. I ain't surprised. I mean, I'm still working for Sony, but wow. Just fucking wow. Like, I know they brought Funimation, and I'm happy that they did, but wow, they are getting sued over just one piece of music by the son of the lead singer of not the defendants, but of T-Rex. Well, since this show is new, so far I have 2 people watching the show. So, this show's very new, so I don't expect many people to watch this show anyways. I mean, you never know. It actually could happen. You never know, because how I broadcast is how I roll. But because of this stupid lawsuit, apparently, I'm sorry. Like, this is terrible. I can't believe fucking Sony, out of all the companies, made the stupidest, ridiculous mistake I ever heard. Hell, I just saved Marvel from bankruptcy in 1998 by merging my Toy Biz company and then merging it with Marvel to create Marvel Entertainment, because, hey, this is weird. Toy Biz actually made a lot of Marvel toys anyways than the other property. The other property we used, it didn't sold enough. The only profitable thing we got for Toy Biz is, well, Marvel toys. And this is during the time when Marvel was in a slump, the comic book industry wasn't good, but merchandising sales were pretty high, which is strange. Which is totally strange. I think the reason why merchandising sales were pretty high is because collectors want to collect toys and old comic books in the 90s. So that's how this whole thing comes in. Now, Sony, if you're listening to this right now, here's my advice. I don't want you to get made any stupid mistakes like this again. Or any stupid mistakes. First, you have your Emoji Movie bombing. Then you have L-Star Capital leaving your friggin' ass. And now, I hear this. Sony, if you're watching this right now, can you be on my show? Can I invite you? At least invite you? Because right now, I just, I just want you to do like a therapy, like one of those company therapies, or I would call it the Arad therapy. And this is where Mr. Arad, myself, Actually, we'll talk about how I can tell them all their problems. See how they're doing as a ownership. And maybe I'll just, maybe I'll just feel like if, you know, if I feel like doing it. That's why Sony was here, because I kind of want to invite Sony for a lot of reasons. And, yeah. Well, we got one viewer right now as we drop to one viewer. One viewer. That's so interesting. Speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, while I'm waiting for Sony just to get over with, apparently studios fight back against whatever Rotten Tomatoes scores. According to what I read from the Hollywood Reporter. The power of the tomato mirror has reached a tripping point as critics' screenings into closer and closer openings and movies trying to avoid the dreaded grand spot. $24.5 million of domestic open during the 28th to 30th of July weekend accomplished what no other movie has been able to do during the tough summer season box office, surviving an invisible Rotten Tomatoes score 7% and opening in line with pre-release and tracking. One possible sequel weapon, Sony won't let post until midday on July 27 hours before the pick began playing previews before rolling out everywhere. Sony like a series looking for their best of Rotten Egg to throw review aggressive Rotten Tomatoes and hopes of combining a ballot to make a score that meets screenings some titles later and later for critics. The Emoji Movie was built for people under 18 who gave it a My Cinema score, so we wanted to give the movie its best chance. Say Josh Gretchen, Sony Pictures put a wide market distribution. What other wide releases was 100% open now, more from 20 million. I don't think there's one. At the tipping point now, Rotten Tomatoes influence began to grow expandingly after an parent company Flickster were acquired in February 2016 by early movie ticketing website Fandango, a unit of Comcast's MC Universal, Universal, and mistaken the merged companies. This summer, a slew of events were Rotten score reached domestically. Baywatch and Transformers last night. Among them, early scores no for 9% did better, especially Wonder Woman and Spiral Comedy and Dunkirk. Wow. Just wow. Oh, Sony. Yes, I do want to speak with you. Because, hang on. Anyways, so Sony, I have a question. I'll just invite you so that way you can just. Yeah, I do actually want to speak with you, Sony. So, anyways, so Sony, if I want to add you in, Sony, here's the thing. Give me the email address so that way I could actually add you. Because right now I couldn't find you. Let's do all the eager to score. Processing them again until December 2016 are now scrambling to understand what happened to the titles during the famous Green Splat. After Rotten Tomatoes, Fandango began featuring channel score for every movie and sticking sites. The process is likening to a restaurant promotion, a Yelp rating, movie ticket opportunity featuring movie go on the site so as not to influence the community recording insiders. More recently, some studios were taking it back when AMC Theaters or country change adopted the same process on ticketing website. AMC sites now only feature a score of its fresh, defying anything 60% above. The mega circuit declined comment. Box office analyst Jeff Block of Exhibit Rich said including the Rotten Tomatoes score on the Fandom ticket site is intuitive. Rotten Tomatoes is a great resource, but can be damaging to the bottom line for films that people are on the fence about, and Fandango at its core is about selling as many tickets as possible, it says. Oh, here's the thing, I'm a brand account, but never a personal account. I don't want to compromise their identity. Well, here, let me try to check your Hangouts. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Where was I? Box office we should say the Green Times fantasy fun source, damage online. But Rotten Tomatoes VP Jeff Fear says starts to focus the score. There are many levels of information, and Fandango counters to use the feature Metacritic before acquired Rotten Tomatoes, although the former does not have the same influence. However, Serial Commission a number of studies on the subject in recent months, national research group people interested in the movie in schools 5. Yeah, that's I can't read any more of this, but basically what they're saying is that the studios are trying to fight back against the Rotten Tomato score by ticket sales, and you know damn it, curse you Google, I have to live stream myself. Live stream yourself? What do you mean? Now here's the thing, Sony Picture Entertainment. This account that I've made, that wasn't a brand account. That was actually a legitimate account. I didn't make any brand account within a brand account. That's the secret. Ah, yeah, that's the secret. Secret Arad. Secret Arad. Okay, let's see here. Gonna subscribe to Sony Pictures Entertainment. Gonna add the bell. Okay, I'll tell you what, Sony. I'll DM your creator, your assistants of yours, my personal email, and so that way, this other guy would actually decide to, do it for you. So give me 1 second. I know. Because I'm Avi Arad, and I know, people's close friends' accounts. So I'm Avi fucking Arad. Okay, let's see here. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'll just This. Four. Okay, Sony Pictures Entertainment. I actually give my email address to your acquaintance, your acquaintance of yours. I did. Okay, hopefully I could actually invite yourself into the show. So that way I can invite Sony yourself to the show. Now I don't know if brand accounts could actually can go to you. I don't know, because it all depends. If you still have trouble, Sony, I'll just look, the brand account. Advice. So, yeah, I don't think brand accounts get joined. I'm so sorry, Sony, but since you're a brand account, I don't think you could join in. Besides, Sony, if you want to make a legitimate account, you gotta make a legitimate account, Sony. Ah, that's terrible. I mean, like for example, let's say I made up my own brand account, and let's say that the brand account actually like join it. So, yeah. I mean, that's how it works. Oh, that's just my phone. What the hell? The Sony Picture Entertainment Show? What the hell is this shit? The hell? Let me listen to this Sony Pictures Entertainment Show.
Yeah, so we're piggybacking off of someone else's Gmail, and thus we are get one. Oh, damn it! It's all because Rotten Tomatoes' fault. I mean, why the hell? Dark Tower was supposed to be successful and only got 18%.
Well,
Oh well. Tonight, we will be discussing a lot of shit. And
Well,
the reason why we'll be discussing a lot of shit is because...
Well, since I'm gonna be in this live stream, I'm just gonna switch live stream. So, yeah, thank you for joining this episode, and, yeah, this is a waste of time. I'm gonna stop the fucking broadcasting, because this is bullshit.